What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the Best Women's Boxing Show. Period. It is Pacquiao versus Barrios Fight Week. I'm Cindy Conte, and I've got happy birthday, happy belated birthday, Mr. Bob Santos.
Thank you very much.
How young are you today?
Oh man, I can't give it away.
I say good 40.
54.
Oh, okay. You look great. Skin is nice and shiny. You got your hair. That's all, and you got your health. That's all that matters.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's all. Today it was an interesting day. I never thought I would see it, in the sense that Manny Pacquiao came out of retirement and is facing a young hungry lion. He's an older hungry lion, but you guys were very, very respectful. You've always been respectful, all of you guys. But I did love when they asked what was your favorite Pacquiao moment. I was like, he better say when he got knocked out by Marquez. I think that's the only slight dig. But other than that, I'm not going to say how training camp is, because that's boring, but how has the lead up getting Mario Barrios getting ready for this big moment? Like, this is a big moment, and he's tired of it, but it's a big moment.
Well, you know what's interesting is I just did an interview with some of the Filipino press, and they said, you know, you were disrespectful when you said hospital cemetery with Manny Pacquiao, right? So they said, leading up one of the episodes and this and that. I said, let me tell you something.
Hospital? Like
That's
hospital?
what I said, hospital or cemetary. They go, wow.
Oh, yeah, that is disrespectful. Okay, I'm going to have to stick up for my peeps.
Yeah, they said that's disrespectful. I said, but let me tell you guys something. When they go, do you want to comment on that? Do you stick by that? And I said, yeah, I stick by that. And so they're a little bit heated with me. I said, but let me tell you something. I said, if my fighter's mindset is anything outside of that, I've been around Manny Pacquiao, okay? I've had Robert Guerrero, like I said, spar Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is the nicest, the most respectful. I have the utmost respect for him. He's an icon. I couldn't put a pimple on his ass for what he's done for the sport. My career couldn't put a pimple on his ass, and I understand that. He's an icon. But like I told them is, if Mario's mindset is anything but that, I know Pacquiao. He's the nicest guy. When he gets in that ring, he's an assassin. Yeah. He's a kill or be killed guy.
Yeah.
Okay, because when he turns it up, ask Margarito how well that worked out for him. Ask De La Hoya how well that worked out for him. Ask Morales how well that worked out for them. Okay, so if that's not your mindset fighting Manny Pacquiao, yeah, it's good night, Irene. Mario Barrios could be in the hospital his own self, or, on his back with his feet up in the air. And I don't want that, and I want him to have that mindset just like Manny does, because I know what his mindset is. I watched him in sparring sessions, like I said. So from that perspective, then they understood where I'm coming from. Not to be disrespectful of him, but if we ain't having that mindset and that energy, night, I don't want to be on where Barrios' career's over like the rest of those guys.
Okay, he cleared it up, guys. It's it's the fight game. It's the shit talking, and that's all. It's
not even shit. It's the mindset. If his mindset ain't right, I've been with those guys at the hospital. People don't realize that. I've had fighters where I'm in the hospital with them. And hey, you know what? You didn't have the right mindset that night. You went in there with the wrong mindset. And if you do that against Manny Pacquiao, who's an absolute assassin, nice as he is, he's the most humble, greatest person, maybe the most humble, iconic athlete I've ever been around in my life. And I've been around NFL players, I've been around baseball, I've been around all these types of guys. Probably the most humble guy there is when he gets in that ring, and I've seen it. It's good night, Irene, if you're not paying attention to detail.
Woo! It's already getting fiery over here. You should have said that all in the press conference. Oh, you know what? All of them would be like how Manny's, she did this thing, and then all the Filipinos would be praying. But hey, it is a Filipino versus Mexican war here in Saturday. But yeah, I'm just excited. Fight week is almost it's almost here. Fight night is almost here. There's not much to say about the press conference, because it's we're going to see how Manny looks after 4 years. We're going to see how Barrios looks, after his last fight. And, will the big moment get to his head? If he's not in that headspace, does Manny's power still stay intact? Will he have the speed? Will he be shooting from angles and punches? We don't know. But we know Barrios is the favorite in this.
Well, obviously, they feel Barrios is the favorite. He's the champion. He's the younger guy. And Pacquiao's Yeah, and Pacquiao's been off 4 years. Pacquiao came off that loss to Usyk. But, you know, the thing with Usyk is, like I told everybody, as great as Floyd Mayweather is, can you imagine Floyd Mayweather preparing for a right-hander for 3 months and then all of a sudden with a week to go, oh, by the way, you're going to fight Paul Williams now. That's what happened to him. You're getting ready for Spence, and a week before the fight, by the way, now you're going to fight Usyk, an Olympic medal winner who's a long Cuban with a completely different style. So I throw that fight out the window. If I was Manny's team, I probably would never even have took that fight because I think that's just a step too much.
But it was so last minute that do you scrap a fight of that magnitude?
I think I would have, because Manny's an icon, or that's not the right opponent. At least replace the guy with a left-hander.
Yeah.
Right? So at least the style is somewhat similar to do that. But it is what it is. They did what they did. The fight I'm looking at more than anything is Keith Thurman. I picked Keith Thurman to beat Manny Pacquiao because, like everybody said, I thought he was too old. I thought he would be too slow. Thurman beat Robert Guerrero. Thurman's a hell of, one of the best welterweights there is in the sport. Great feet, can punch. And like I said many times, the next thing I know, I'm there ringside. Thurman's on the deck. 12th round happens. They're raising Manny Pacquiao's hand, and what did I just see?
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen to my guy July 19th.
It's so hard because everyone's like, so who's your team? I'm like, well, I'm Team Snack, but I'm also Team Manny. I mean, it is so hard,
I'm Team Manny too for what he's done for the sport, because without guys like him, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Manny Pacquiao, Chavez, guys like that, those are the icons that have carried the sport. We can't do what we do without those guys.
All right, well, enough of this. I know this is such a big card, and we've talked about the Sebastian Tszyu, and it's still a really tough fight to call because, like we talked about this in our last interview, Tszyu was winning up until the cut, and then it all went to shit. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen. Oh, is that? I'm like, I can't see. Oh, there you go.
Justin Fortune.
Yeah, Mr. Fortune. How you doing? I'm with the enemy. How you doing? You can come on in. You can come on in the interview. Justin Fortune, part of Team Pacquiao. Oh, I have like enemy over here.
You don't want to mess with this guy. Don't forget he fought Lennox Lewis, so I don't want no part of this guy. He fought Lennox. Think about it. He fought Lennox Lewis.
I know. Lennox, yeah.
Yeah, I was 6'2" when I fought Lennox. Now I'm 5 foot nothing.
It happens, it gets when you get
older. Doesn't happen to me.
So, okay, since we were talking a little bit about Manny and Barrios, I'm going to ask him what you said. So the Filipino media kind of got on him because I said it's been very, very respectful amongst him. But he said, what are your thoughts? And he said hospital or cemetery.
Hospital or cemetery?
Hospital
or sudden death or hospital.
Yeah.
It's they're both fighters.
Yeah.
When they both want to sit down, they both punch.
Yeah.
And boxing, it just takes one good clean shot, and that's it.
See, he knows exactly what that's what I was trying to say. It's not disrespectful because, like I said, Pacquiao's an icon. Yeah. But if Barrios doesn't have that mindset with Manny Pacquiao, he's going to the hospital. Like I said, what happened to Margarito? What happened to Morales? De La Hoya, was that your last fight? Your career was okay. That's what Manny Pacquiao can do to you. And if my fighter don't have that mindset, that's where we're going into retirement. And we don't want that to happen. But like I said, Manny's an icon. This guy knows him probably better than anybody, him and Freddie, obviously. And I was fortunate to be at Wild Card and sit and watch some of those sparring sessions with Robert Guerrero back in the day that he also helped train, because he also was a conditioning coach for Robert Guerrero, multi-division world champion. He's one of the best here. But like I said, if that's not the mindset, it's night-night for Mario Barrios.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, what he said, every fighter has... You don't go to a fight believing you're going to lose.
Absolutely not.
So then that's it. And you go there and you sit down and you go train. But boxing is that hell of a sport. We've seen it 100 times before. One punch and that's it.
All it takes is one punch. All right, Justin. Well, thank you. I can't wait. I'm going to come back to you because I want your own interview, because then we're going to talk a little bit about some other fights. We were talking about the Tszyu Sebastian Fundora. And I know I think I know your prediction. Sebastian, I believe you said it was going to end. That was the first time I interviewed you. I don't know if it's changed. Who do you have in this fight, in this rematch? If there is no cut this time.
Listen, if the corner was smart, they would have fucking stopped it, and we wouldn't be in this position. But they weren't.
They didn't change the corner. I asked him. Loyalty.
No. I mean, the cut was vicious. It's really hard to stop.
Why didn't the ref stop it? The doctor stop it? Why is it I mean, I'm just asking out of curiosity. Both of you guys are on the team with a cut that nasty. Why didn't the doctor say, "Oh no, I know corner's not throwing it." Why didn't the doctor stop it? I mean, I would have thrown a damn towel from the audience. Anything.
Well, you know what I mean? Everything is subjective, right? He made the decision. It turned out to be a great fight, but to me personally, I've always told referees and people like that, I know my fighter better than anybody.
Yeah.
I've been in camp with him. I know what we went through. Give me the discretion. Yeah, but as a coach, if you're a true professional, give me the discretion. His livelihood's on the line. I know his life's on the line. But you, as the doctor, this and that, you haven't seen what he went through. You don't know the condition he's in. And I like to always err on the side of the corner. They made the decision that they did,
Yeah, they live
and
with
then you got to live, with the results of it. And you know, it's unfortunate, but
we're getting a rematch. So wait,
So who cares about the last fight?
who do you have in this fight?
I hope Tim pulls it through. I'm not a Fundora fan because obviously I'm a short fighter and he's so fucking tall.
Australian, and he's Australian. He wants to go back to Australia.
Oh yeah, I'm Australian too. I forgot about that. Oops.
You've been in America way too long.
And Fundora, watching him frustrates me.
Yeah.
So Mendoza beat him and Tim beat Mendoza. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's a good fight.
Yeah.
It's a good rematch. It's a good card.
Okay. All right. Since I have you two, I'm gonna wrap it up after this. Usyk versus Dubois. Who wins?
Usyk.
Yeah.
You don't give a.
No, I do. There's no dog in Dubois. He'll come to fight, but Usyk's a different level, I think. Yeah.
I've always
And he's an overall good fighter. Again, the heavyweight. We need a heavyweight. We need a devastating heavyweight to bring the fucking sport back. Then we'll be happy.
Who do you have?
I have Usyk, obviously, but obviously it's heavyweights. He knows better than anybody. He fought Lennox Lewis. With the big boys, you know, all it takes is one shot. So we do understand that. But outside of that, something that Usyk doesn't see and get hit with, you got to like Usyk. I mean, he's proven it time and time again. And stylistically, he's a nightmare.
All right. Well, I have people waiting for both of you. Bob Santos, best of luck to you this Saturday. Justin Fortune, best of luck to you this Saturday. Team Snack, yes. Victor Conte, we love you. We miss you. Get your snack. If you guys want a discount, mine is Snack Goddess for 25% off. See that commercial? All right. Justin. No, I really do. All right, guys, here at MGM Grand in Las Vegas, come experience the fight. Manny Pacquiao is back. We're going to see if he's going to cause an upset and dethrone the current WBC champion, Mario Barrios, and are we going to see a new Manny Pacquiao? All right, guys, I'm Cindy Conte. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys.